Hey y'all, what's going on? Good morning. Good morning, y'all. I've been I went to bed a little earlier than usual and woke up earlier than usual. Um, and I thought now's the time to get back into, and I know I missed Woman to Woman Wednesday. Y'all got to get back to this, because to that and my helper sister and brother out, because it's not always about the silliness they doing on the TV. And I'm pointing over because the TV's over. Anyway, so I thought I would get back to my helper sister and brother out. I'm completely backed up on it, and I just have to confess that also, just kind of reading some of the stories, it's like, you know what I'm saying, you tend to get hurt a little bit. And I'm one of those people that absorb. It is what it is. It is what it is. And I'm gonna stop with this because I don't give a damn what it's looking like. And you know what I'm saying, you tend to get a little depressed about it yourself or whatever, just thinking about what people are going through. And I've had my own kind of crossroads that I've been dealing with. I just been I told y'all, a grudge holding bitch. I'm telling you. And I just got this one issue that I can't get past, and it's very, oof, I just can't get past it. It is what it is. I can't get past it. And it's a costly type of, I can't get past it type of thing, but still in the end it may work out, for the best. So I'm gonna have to hand it to the Lord and let him handle it, and let the chips fall where they may. And life was fine before this issue, and it will be okay after this, hopefully better. Anyway, so this is a help a brother out. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm not gonna read this on her because it is a little bit lengthy. So I will say right now, look below. The name won't be there or anything like that. Y'all know I don't give names, of the actual person, but read below and then, pause it, read it, and come back. So I'm assuming y'all did that, and we back. So basically, this is a help a brother out who is in a relationship. Is him and his boyfriend, and apparently the boyfriend got a friend who has this unhealthy relationship, from what I'm getting, with, his boyfriend. Like, the boyfriend's friend is, he's, that friend that's skinning and grinning when they all three together, but when they separate, the bitch is rotten. You know what I mean? Like, not even a fair weather friend, just a rotten bitch. And I say that with so much conviction because I so know where you're coming from. So, and it's kind of causing a problem. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that whole thing. If it's three friends, even if they wasn't dating or whatever, and there's three friends and this one motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? You and the other person are fine. But this third thing, and I say that with so much conviction too. anywho, this third thing, a person, whatever, is causing a rift. When y'all together, it's like, ha ha ha. And you know what I'm saying? And skinning and grinning, and your boyfriend can't see. You know what I'm saying? It's like he don't want to see, which happens. Some folks get their blinders on when it comes to certain friends, and they get, that old horse syndrome going on. Y'all know that shit they put on the horses. I'm in Kentucky, so they'll put these blinders on where they just focus on just this. They can't see nothing else. They can't see on the side or none of that. No matter how well rounded they may be, intelligent they may be, how visible that shit may be, you know what I'm saying? They can't see but this, you know. And I will have to raise my hand and say sometimes I get my blinders on, especially when it comes down to shady motherfuckers. That's just the bottom line with me. My sole focus, if I was you, would be this: talking to my boyfriend. And I don't know, I couldn't deal with that, because here's the whole thing: the relationship that you have with your boyfriend is completely different from his relationship with his friend. Whether it's supposed to be his best Judy or whatever, You all share something different. You're intimate, this type of thing. And that's, to me, a much closer bond. You know what I'm saying? And if it's been visible to him and you've brought it to him, this, hey, I don't think this is, you know what I'm saying? This ain't cool. And he's played that shit off, then, there's an issue there. Then you need to sit down and let him know, honey, you're going to need to figure out what's important to you. Now, I'm telling you that this thing is bringing me grief. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you that this person is wrong, but yet, we the ones that's supposed to be together or whatever, us against the world or whatever, but you going along with what the friend had to say. You know what I'm saying? Or you allowing him to say negative shit about me, when I'm not around. Now, when he's in my face, it's like, oh, girl, how you doing? The whole bit. But then when they get separate, it's like he's kind of, he's saying a little negative shit. Shit that fake ass friends will do. It is what it is. So, you know, plus another thing, I wouldn't be sitting back and, like you said, y'all had drinks and you thought it was squash, honey. I would have laid that shit out on the table right then. Look, bitch, I need you to know that I know you be talking about me behind my back, bitch. I'm saying this in front of my boyfriend. I got this because I got this from him. I know you his Judy, but you not getting ready to come between us. So I'm telling you in your face, I'm being a man telling you. You know what I'm saying? Saying it in front of your boyfriend, laying that shit out, and all three of y'all being there. Because sometimes but it don't always work that way. Because you could be talking about what a motherfucker did to you in front of your friend, boyfriend, or whatever, and they still, you know what I'm saying, got the motherfucking blinders on, and no matter what the fuck you say, that's all they see. Sometimes that happens. But in this case, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because I was kind of on the fence, like, well, it is his best Judy. But then if best Judy is being shady and doing all of this shady ass shit, and ain't nowhere in the world your boyfriend don't see this shit. So when is he gonna wise the fuck up? You know what I mean? Like, your feelings ain't relevant. What the fuck's the deal with that? You know. I just think you need to, sometimes you need to just expose the motherfucker, lay that shit out. There it is. Now I'm giving it to you, and you know what I'm saying? We either gonna get past this and you gonna let Miss Judy go, or I'm gonna have to rethink this because it's causing me a problem. You know what I'm saying? Or it's causing you, to be hurt or whatever the case may be. I couldn't deal with that. And then you also mentioned the fact that you don't understand how somebody, what was it? Shade. I'm gonna just say it right now. Right now. One man saying friend and man who is married with kids and claims that he is straight, but yet tries to sabotage our relationship. Tonight, my boyfriend yet again tried to tell me about some negative comments regarding myself that he said. Now, see, I got a problem with that. I got a fucking problem with that. I got a problem with your boyfriend. I'm going to tell you right now. Because why is he allowing somebody to talk negative about you? Why ain't he like, girl, we go back and you my girl in the bag of pearls, but bitch, you will not talk about my man. Why is he not taking that stance? You know, like I said, you might want to rethink this shit. I mean, because he's telling you what the dude's saying, but yet he don't realize this motherfucker ain't right. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I would say reevaluate that shit. This shit look oily as hell, y'all. Ain't no oil in it. I don't know why this shit look oily. I would say to don't, you know, I would let that shit go. I would not let it go, but I don't not your relationship go. Although, if I had to keep now, and I'm speaking on me, me, me. I won't make that clear. If I had to keep on going through that bullshit, I would have to say, you know what? I really might have to reevaluate this shit. I love you, but I can't keep going through this. You know, he's supposed to be about you and you supposed to be about him, and y'all be together. Not a divided ass motherfucking country can never thrive. You know what I'm saying? And you can't let these motherfucking snakes ease in. And I know, you know, my girl Gig said, keep your motherfucking grass cut. Because it just might be a motherfucking snake in it. And I know that to be fucking true. If you don't keep your motherfucking grass cut, a motherfucking snake will slither right on in there and, you know what I'm saying, and wreak havoc. It is what it is. So, eh, yeah, I don't know. I think you need to tell your boyfriend, look, how can you allow him to talk about me to you? I don't get that. I just don't get that. I'm kind of stuck on that. I'm really stuck on that. You know, and it makes me want to ask you, is it that you love your boyfriend more than you love yourself? Because why are you putting up with this? I know you have a whole list of reasons why you staying. And I ain't telling you to go, but I'm just curious to know what the reasoning is that you are not able to see what's so. You know what I'm saying? You're not able to look at this shit and be like, look, I'm gonna have to Judy got to go. I'm going. You know, the decision has to be made because I don't get why you would allow him to talk about your man, honey. I don't get that. So he's just yakking it up like, oh, this motherfucker ain't no good, bitch. You don't want him, so and so, blase. And you saying that, then you run it back to your boyfriend. What's the whole point? Are you trying to make him jealous and mad? What the fuck's going on? I mean, for real, y'all, this is some, you know, it just feels like some catty ass, silly ass shit. And it sounds to me like your boyfriend is not as serious about your situation as you are. Because if he's in it just like you in it, then he will visualize and see that, you know what I'm saying, something is coming between me and the man that I love. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, y'all. Maybe, you know, maybe I'm wrong on this shit. Maybe I am, you know, being a little too cut and dry about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I will say that for 2012, cut the bullshit. I mean, I'm saying, cut the bullshit out your motherfucking life. You know, it is what it is. Cut the motherfucking bullshit out of your life. You know, do something different. Don't always put up with a motherfucker shit. You know, and that whole bit. You know what I'm saying? Do what's best for you. What makes you happy. And this shit right here ain't cool. This is some grief bringing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is, I don't know. I don't know how I would feel if my husband said, oh yeah, his best friend was telling me that you was a dirty bitch. That you, I mean, I'm just saying, just for instance, why you with that bitch? She's a dirty bitch. She's a fat bitch. I could never be with a bitch like that. A wig wearing bitch. You know, I couldn't look at my husband and listen to him tell me that this dude said this and him not be like, and I told that motherfucker to don't ever come over here and don't worry about what the fuck my wife is. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get that. I'm stuck on that. So, y'all, help this brother out. I say, talk to your boyfriend and tell him, look, y'all heard something. Tell him, look, at this point, he go or I go. It's simple as that. This is the way I feel because I this whole disrespect thing that he's allowing him to do, I ain't with this. And letting him talk about you to him, I ain't with this. So I would lay this shit out and be like, look, it's either him or me. Bottom motherfucking line. That's the way I feel. You know, and that might be the wrong way. If somebody else has some better advice, please, by all means, help this brother out and give him some advice. Because I know sometimes I'm quick to say, fuck it, walk away from it. You know, so if you have some better advice, this is why I do the help a sister and brother out. And, you know, put the information below so that y'all can chime in. And, you know what I'm saying? We can all help each other. We can share, you know, this person can see different points of views or whatever. Take a little bit from this, take a little bit from that, and come up, you know what I'm saying, with the solution. So, yeah, I'm out of here. Sorry about my lighting and all of that. I'll be back in here because I was going, I don't know, just rambling or whatever. Some shit I want to talk about. So, yeah, help a brother out. And I hope this video helps. if not this video, the comments from, you know, the loves will help, because I find that the best advice is usually always in the comments. I'm, just because I'm doing the video don't mean my advice was worth a damn or it was the right thing to do. But I find more times than not that the best advice is usually in the comments. So, I would say check the comments. I'm out of here. Much love.